How prepared is your child's school for in-person learning?
Local districts expressing surprise and doubt over state education officials' goal to get elementary students fully in person for class by April. Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo is live for us now with more. Audrey?
So for the whole pandemic, we've heard that 6 feet, this distance, is the gold standard to make sure that you don't spread coronavirus between two people, 6-foot social distance. Now, state education officials are essentially cutting that in half, saying that schools only have to space desks a minimum of 3 feet in order to stop the spread of COVID-19 between students. Some local districts, however, are saying that that doesn't sit well with them.
6 foot is what a lot of districts are using as a standard, and that's what we're currently using.
Devin Sheehan is a school committee member for Holyoke Public Schools, and he tells Western Mass News he was surprised to learn that 6 feet is not the standard that state education officials are using when it comes to learning during the COVID-19 pandemic. The State Department of Elementary and Secondary Education announcing their back-to-school goals, hoping to have all elementary students back in class 5 days a week by April. To achieve this, DESE Commissioner Jeff Riley says students can be spaced 3 to 6 feet apart, and that state officials will work with districts struggling to meet even that minimum.
There's no guarantee that we're going to be able to go to 3 feet.
Westfield School Superintendent Stefan Zaporowski says typical class sizes are around 20 students for grades K through 2 and 25 for grades 3 through 12. Desk spacing is not the only concern. Zaporowski says the district could have to add lunch periods because the state's recommendation to have kids eat in their classrooms won't work.
Our teachers are guaranteed a duty-free lunch period. So we don't have the staff to allow our staff to eat and cover the classrooms.
Across Massachusetts, teachers are still waiting to be eligible for the vaccine as educators in neighboring Connecticut are able to get the shot March 1st.
Getting the vaccine will help them feel more comfortable with being in the school buildings, then I'm all for it.
Massachusetts educators, along with school administrators, are waiting for more guidance from the state on this proposal they say is currently lacking.
There are a lot of complications, and it's certainly easy to issue an edict from the top, but when you're down here at our level and we have to work with, with what we have, it's a little bit different.
We reached out to the largest school district in Western Mass, Springfield, and their superintendent declined to comment on this proposal. Now, state education officials have said this will be a phased-in approach, and they've also said that they're going to offer additional transitional periods for certain school districts, citing those that are currently still fully remote. Live in Springfield, Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.